The first thing I saw when I woke up was that CMR from Watch Chrissy Works was arrested. And I was like, hold on, what's going on? Because I live in Orange County. I don't live where they live. They live over in Apopka area. I live more downtown Orlando, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. So I was like, let me look up his name. And when I looked up his name, I saw that he did get arrested. He was even on Orange County arrest site. So I was like, what? I wanted to get more information as to what that means. So here I am. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what he allegedly got arrested, because if somebody is innocent until proven guilty, that is the court of law. So let us get into what he allegedly got arrested for. Let me make myself a little smaller and move out the way. Alright, sorry about that. So Cushane Carter got booked in Orange County, Florida for lewd/lascivious molestation for a minor under the age of 18. It says VT. The age that they're providing is 12 to 15. So the minor was within that age that they're alleging that he did this activity to. He was booked on November the 2nd at 10:56 a.m. and you can't see it, but the arresting agency was Apopka. So again, as I said, he lives in Apopka, which is an area in Orlando area. So that is what he got arrested for. But let us see what this terminology means. Now, okay, so every state has their own definition of things, and every state is different, is basically what I'm trying to say. So this is for Florida. This is what it means in Florida. So I'm not going to go over the first one, which is what he got arrested for, but there are different names that they could have given it when he was booked in. Allegedly, there were different things that they could have placed the booking under. So you have lewd and lascivious conduct. I'm going to start there. So lewd and lascivious conduct is intentionally touching any part of a minor's body in a sexual manner, or encouraging a person under 16 to commit a lewd or lascivious act. And this example is if you touched a minor's leg and it's perceived as an offense or a sexual crime has been committed. So that's lewd and lascivious conduct. So basically, you touch the minor, not necessarily in but it's perceived in a sexual way, like so that's lewd and lascivious conduct. Lewd and lascivious exhibition, on the other hand, it does not apply to physical or sexual conduct, but is defined as intentional masturbation of the defendant's present in the presence of someone under the age. And I can't see exactly what that says, but I read it before, and that's basically what it means. So conduct, let's review. Conduct is, if you're touching a minor's egg and the intent of touching it, the minor's leg, and it's perceived as offensive or sexual. They could have booked him under lewd and lascivious conduct. They could have booked him under lewd or lascivious exhibition. Exhibition, again, means that you are in the presence of a minor and you're committing inappropriate actions. So, for instance, a lot of times you'll see on TV moms having sexual intercourse with a man in front of their children. They would be booked under lewd and lascivious exhibition. But what the booking website said that he got booked under, allegedly, is the lewd and lascivious molestation. And that reads, and I'm going to read it in its entirety. This consists of intentionally or lustfully touching a certain part of a minor's body or the clothing covering them. So with the clothing covering them. such as the chest, the buttocks, or the genitalia. Encouraging, or they should have put an or here, or encouraging a minor to touch those areas on the defendant's body is also considered a lewd and lascivious molestation offense. So there's two parts to this. So the first part is if you, the defendant, touches the minor in certain areas, so their chest, butt, or genitalia, and or you encourage the minor to touch you in those areas, chest, butt, or genitalia. Again, conduct is, you might get confused between molestation and conduct. Conduct is, let me just break down the difference. Conduct is, it's not a sexual or looked at as a sexual part of the body. So you might touch their shoulder in a more rubby way, and you're like, oh, in a sexual manner. Or you may touch their leg and you're rubbing down on their leg in a sexual manner. Lewd and lascivious molestation, on the other hand, is you are touching a particular part, the sexual part of a minor's body, and they provided example, the boob area, the buttocks, or the genitals. Those areas, you are touching specific areas on the minor body. Or you are encouraging the minor to touch your sexual areas as well. So your chest, your buttocks, your genitals. So that is the difference. So lewd and lascivious molestation is the action of touching on a minor in their sexual parts. Lewd and lascivious conduct is the manner of you touched the minor, but it wasn't a sexual area. And lastly, lewd or lascivious exhibition is you are having some type of sexual conduct in the presence of a minor. This is way longer than I wanted it to be, but this, again, everything that I have said in this video is all alleged. We don't know whom he touched. We don't have any information. We probably won't have any information until Monday, because he is going to have to spend a weekend in jail, because there are no judges in on Monday, on Saturday or Sunday. So we won't have any more information until Monday. And depending on if he pleads guilty on Monday or pleads not guilty, we may not have any more information. If he pleads not guilty, he's gonna go to trial, so we won't have any information until that trial date. But if he pleads guilty, then we will get the information on Monday. You can look up, depending on when he's put in the books, we would have to look up what his charges are. They'll have more information for us on Monday. But as for right now, there is no additional information. That's crazy. And I don't know. That's all I have to say about the situation. I just wanted to clarify, because a lot of people were confused as to what all of this meant. So I woke up this morning and